Hello everyone, it's Gwethorn from Gwethorn's Games, and today I'm going to be running Skúmfil. So, Skúmfil has a couple of issues, or a couple of tricks. First of all, it has an overarching quest which has to be run in
Since the
Shadow
overthrow of
Refuge.
Moria, the orcs have disposed of their dead in the great chasm they call Skúmfil. Over the ages, the rotting pile of carcasses and filth that has accumulated there has also attracted many foul and disgusting creatures, from the vile Gredbeak to the scavenging Caregreen.
Now it's located in the Foundations of Stone, and if I'm going into one of these groups, one will win, one will lose, and that'll drop. See, now the radius of this has changed. It's now quite small. I'll try this one. Okay, and I'll grab a pitted sword while I'm here. Okay, let's drop that. So there are some extra things you can pick up in this in Skúmfil. Pitted sword is among them. Pitted longsword. Oh, I'll take these out. Pitted longsword is among them. They're distributed around. Some are on creatures, some are not. Now this is the first mini boss. You have to take out the corpse claws before you can take out the main boss.
You have died. You died.
That should be gone fairly shortly. Okay. Now, because I have chosen to go around this way, when I will have to leave the instance to be able to go around the other way, that's the way Skúmfil works. It's designed that way. You can only have one set of winners, and the bosses exist twice. Well, the same boss. If you go one way, you get one boss. You go the other way, you get another boss. Okay, let's take this out. I'll explain that a bit later. I'll explain that a bit better when I get to it. Okay, now we get to the second boss on this side, second group of bosses, old Nora. If you don't have enough inventory space, then you won't get the quest items, so you cannot complete the first side. Okay, let's keep going. Now I'll go to the strong box, pick that up. Now I always make the mistake of trying to go up up the ramp that exists just there, but you actually have to continue past the strong box to get to the first of the bosses. Okay, the first of the bosses is up here, but I'll get the eroded dwarf shield while I'm actually here. Now, because I chose to go down this way, the boss that's up here is Brumbreth, and the corpse of the Grim Reaver is there. If I'd chosen to go the other way, it would have been the other. It would have been the opposite. I'm dropping all my AOEs. They do bring in ads. Okay, so that's one gone. Now I have to go to the corpse of Grim Reaver, and that will give me it's gone now. Okay, but I've got the deed, so now I have to leave. Yep, it's easy enough just to leave the instance. So, having done that, I've done the first half, I've done one side, and I'm now in the Shadow Refuge. And the quest giver is Gelirwen, but I'm not ready for that yet, so I'm actually going to have to run a different instance.
The warg pens of Dol Guldur are where the hounds of the Dark Lord are bred, trained, and kept.
And then
Here,
get it.
goblin keepers care for the matron of the pack.
And then get out of that and go back to Skúmfil. Okay, so let's go back to Skúmfil, because that will have reset it by going to a different instance.
Since the overthrow of Moria, the orcs have disposed of their dead in the great chasm they call Skúmfil. Over the ages, the rotting pile of carcasses and filth that has accumulated there has also attracted many foul and disgusting creatures, from the vile Gredbeak to the scavenging Caregreen.
Now I'll run through it on the other side. Now there's more minions that have to be dealt with. Okay, and that gets me in. I'm just going to run up to the door and drop everything at the door. Now the radius on these redstones is quite poor. Okay, so I've got the horn. Okay, and I've completed the fallen hero, so I've picked everything up. Now there are 3 bosses here. You have to pick up all 3. Managed to do that, but I've still got another one. Okay, Leaders of the Hive has been done. So there's a number of deeds, as you can see, there's a number of deeds that get picked up from doing this, which is one of the reasons why you do it. So now I'm in the process of going around the other side. with that. And you see that this time round, Grim Reaver is the one that's fallen, that's sitting there, and Grim Reaver is the one I have to take out.
Strong. You die. You not take food.
Okay, I've got to get rid of the ads to get rid of his extra healing. Okay, so that's completed. Another deed. As I said, there are a lot of deeds here. Now if I pick this up. Okay, I've got that. And there is my quest item. Now it starts a quest having done both sides. Now you cannot get into the last area without going into the stinking ward. I'll accept it, but I'll have to leave again and collect the Queen's fragment. Which means going back the other way. Now the quest giver's there, collect the Queen's fragment, so I can actually get that. Let's go back to the wall pen. Each time I have to reset it, I have to go the other direction.
Dol Guldur are where the hounds of the Dark Lord are bred, trained and kept. Here, goblin keepers care for the matron of the
And
pack.
go back to Skúmfil. Now I don't know exactly how to make that drop the first time, but if it doesn't drop, you can't.
Since the overthrow of Moria, the orcs have disposed of their dead in the great chasm they call Skúmfil. Over the ages, the rotting pile of carcasses and filth that has accumulated there has also attracted many foul and disgusting creatures, from the vile Gredbeak to the scavenging Caregreen.
You no bugs. You die.
I'll just clear this. Yes, I don't know exactly how to make that drop the quest item the first time round, but keep going. Until you get the quest item the first time, you cannot continue to the final boss. Okay, more deeds, which is good, and go back to these two.
You no stay. Me smash.
2 runestones is nice. It makes it relatively easy. It's damage over time, but the radius is pretty small. More medallions. They're useful for level 58 characters, level to level 60 characters in Moria for getting class items, class gear. And let's go back up to take out the Queen. Okay, so let's see if I can get that. So this is the original. There's the queen. So now I have the queen's fragment. Okay, so I've got those, both of those. Now to get the stinking ward, I have to leave again. But now at least I have bring the fragments to Gelawin at the Shadow Refuge, which is where I was sitting. There we go. Has to be done to be able to finish. You cannot get into the final boss without the stinking ward. Okay, now it's done. So now again, no, actually I can go straight back into Skúmfil now. Don't have to go via the wall pens. I'll just go straight down. Oh, I may as well run around. This time I go into the little pit. Drop this for the spiders. Now the spiders also give me more deeds, but this time I can now see it says requires stinking ward. You can use this door when he's idle. So the only way you can open that is by completing that quest. And now I have to go and get the spider. We'll be back right up in here. Let's take out a couple of these. There it is. Just pick some up because it's a nice deed to be able to get those. Okay, and here we go. Elandrin. Oh, look at all these little ads. And this goes through 3 phases. We'll bring some more little broodlings. It'll be fightable again. Down. Goes back to green. And then it'll be up to fightable again, but in actual fact what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull some more of these because they've got 3 deeds associated with them. And we'll go back to him. He's gone. Okay, good. Pick these up. But that was Skúmfil. I'm just picking these up because I like the extra deeds, so I'll just pick up a few. And here's the final reward. Okay, cool. I'm getting a bit of lag at the moment. I got some medallions, that's good. And I need to deliver the chitin, which was a reward, which was a quest. Okay, I will leave the instance, hand that in. As I said, that's where you come in. That's the first one round, that's the second way round until you get the quest to do the other one. You can't continue, and now I'm in the Shadow Refuge, and there's Malice, so I'll hand that in.
Oh, well,
Okay.
Gilthoniel.
Thank you everyone for watching. Catch you next time. Bye.